Hey, it's Elisa. Today I wanted to do a what's in my backpack / organizational tips for back to school video. I have no idea what I'm going to call this, so by now you probably know because of the title. So first off, I wanted to apologize about my really boring, well, I guess you can't really tell from this angle, but everything is off of my walls and off of my shelves because I'm actually switching rooms with my sister. So there's like nothing on my walls. I will show you. It is crazy. No One Direction wall. But don't worry, we'll have a One Direction wall in my new room. Sorry if you don't like One Direction because there's a whole little wall dedicated to them in my new room. So I guess I'll just get right into this video. And I'm kind of rocking the whole fall theme because I really want it to be fall already. So I'm wearing like a sweater and a dark lip. I was hesitant to do this video because I already did a supplies haul, and so you'll be seeing a lot of the stuff I showed in my supplies haul, but I didn't say any of my organizational tips in that video because I wanted to save them for this video. I am that person who has to stay organized or else I go crazy with school and I get really stressed. So here's my backpack. I already showed it in my supplies haul. It just looks like this. I got it from TJ Maxx. It's just like a drawstring backpack and I really like it. It's actually a little too small, but I can make it work. It doesn't matter. I have a locker so I can put a lot of stuff in there too. So first off, in here I have all the supplies that I showed you in my supplies video. So first off, I have my binder, and I'll just explain how I use my binder throughout the year. So all I keep in my binder is I keep loose leaf papers and handouts. I do not keep any of my notes or anything in here, but any papers I get back from my teachers or something, like any tests or any handouts for homework, I can just put in my binder. There's one tab for each class and I have an extra one. I don't know. I just didn't want to mess up the whole color scheme thing going on there. Also, when I get home and if I have any extra papers that I just got handed back or papers that I don't really need, I'll just put them in a pile. And I usually kept them in my drawers up there because I have like this whole cabinet built-in desk thing, so I kept them up in the cabinets. But this year I think I'm going to have like a little bucket that I can just put all of my papers in so I don't throw them away, so in case you need them for next year, like I have a few notebooks I'm using this year from last year. So then I have a bunch of notebooks, and this is where I keep all of my notes. I found that I took way more notes than I got back, so I didn't really use loose leaf paper as much as I used notes from notebooks, and I did not have any notebooks for any of my classes last year except for English. Or at least in my school, most of my teachers won't even tell us what things we need for the class, and then they'll just expect us to have a notebook, and I always was like confused. I'm like, you never told us to have a notebook. So I've been writing in like papers I have to take out of my binder. So yeah, I just have a bunch of notebooks for notes and stuff like that. Then I have a planner. This is really important for me because I don't know if anyone else is like me, but I definitely need to have things written down. I will forget in a heartbeat. Especially in Spanish last year, we always had pages to write down in our workbooks and all that kind of stuff. So it's just good to have a planner to keep all of that stuff in. Then I have a book cover, and I got this from, I don't even remember, I think I got it a few years ago. I just reused my book covers, and most teachers always want us to have a book cover for whatever textbook we have, and they just expect you to have one, so that's why I have to always have a few, but I only have one right now. Then in a little pocket on the side, here I'll show you, I have these little pockets. And right here I keep index cards, and I love to study with index cards. It's probably my favorite way to study. It kind of makes studying fun for me. Well, maybe that's just me, but I really like to study with index cards because you can just write one word on the side and the definition on the other side, and you can color coordinate it. It's just so much fun. Then also in that side pocket I have this little leather pouch thing. Well, pleather obviously, but I got this from H&M. It was in my back to school clothing haul. And it just looks like this, and you open it up, and it's always really hard to open, or maybe I'm just really weak. I just have some money in here, and I like to keep $5 in ones because I don't like to take my entire wallet to school because that can be dangerous sometimes. It's always good to have ones because if you like want something from the vending machine or something, maybe they only take ones, or I don't know, it's just good to have ones. And then also in this little pouch I have my old school ID from last year, but I will be getting a new one this year, but it's just good to have some type of school ID before I get my new one. My school, like, you need your school ID for everything, for the dances, for orientation, for everything. You always need your school ID. You need it for the library, everything, or else you will not have access to anything. So it's always good to have that. Then I have a little zipper pocket right here. And I keep a few things in here. First off, I keep my phone, and I got this case from Victoria's Secret, if you're wondering. My friend actually got it for free, and she doesn't have an iPhone, so she gave it to me. And I thought it was really cute because it's like bright pink, but yeah, I just have the iPhone 4. I also keep headphones because I ride the bus home, and I have a long walk from the bus stop to my house. Well, not that long, but long enough where I need to listen to music because, yeah. And then also in that zipper pocket I have a little Vera Bradley pouch, and in here I just keep all of those emergency things for girls. It's just in case. I mean, I've never had a time where it sneaks up on me, but I have so many friends that have always asked me for a tampon or something like that, and it's really nice to just have them because you never want to be with a friend who is freaking out because it like snuck up on them, and I just always feel really bad. Then I have my glasses in here, and if you need to use glasses for school, then it's probably a good idea to keep them in your backpack. I'm actually supposed to wear them all the time, but whatever. Then I have a little back to school emergency kit. And this is just all the stuff I found I needed last year. First off, I have some concealer, and this is from CoverGirl. I actually just got this for my emergency kit because I love this concealer, but I'm going to get the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer for back to school for at home and stuff. So I just got this for emergencies for school in case you need to touch up. Then I have a little brush, and I got this from Target for like I got this from Target for like 97 cents. And is really convenient, and it's just like a little compact, and it has a mirror you can see yourself. I always like to have a mirror with me too, because if everyone's crowding around the mirror in the bathroom, you can always just go in a stall and use a little mirror, or just stand there and use a little mirror. So that's always really nice if you have to do touch-ups. Then I have some gum because oh no! So I have some gum, and this is the Dentyne Pure gum, and it's a brand new pack. I have had the power to stay away from this because, yeah, I'm saving it for school. But everyone always asks me for gum because I love giving people gum. I know it's kind of weird, but I really like giving people stuff, and it's just, I don't know, gum can make your day sometimes. Then I have some oil blotters, and this is so handy because I do not like to carry around powder, because then you have to carry around a powder like compact and then a brush too, and so it just takes up so much room. That's what I did last year. But I also had these, and I use these way more than powder because it absorbs oil so fast and so well. Yeah, so they just look like this. It's from Clean & Clear, and yeah, I really highly suggest to get these. I've had these ever since last year, and I still have a ton left, so it comes with a lot, and it's super worth it. Like, I cannot even count how many times I've used that. Then I have some hand sanitizer because, again, everyone always asks me at lunch for hand sanitizer, and this is just the Vampire Blood one from last Halloween. I have so many hand sanitizers from last fall and Halloween time because I love the fall and winter scents that I like save them, so because I think I'm going to use them throughout the year, but I never end up using them except for Twisted Peppermint. That is an exception. So then I have some lip balm, and this is the Simple Essentials Hydrating Lip Balm, and this is just always nice to have if your lips get chapped, and mine get chapped all the time in the winter because I'm ice skating all the time in the winter. If you didn't know, I ice skate, so I'm always out in the cold because we have an outdoor rink, so this is always good. Then I have some Breath Savers mints, and this is the last thing because if I get hungry before lunch, I don't really like to snack during class because it just kind of distracts me, so I have some mints for when I'm hungry. And then in the front pocket, the last thing I have in here is just my pencil pouch, and I already showed all of the stuff in my pencil pouch in the supplies haul video, but I also have a calculator. This is from last year. I don't know, it's just a pink one from Texas Instruments, if you're wondering. This is my pencil pouch. I'm just reusing a makeup bag that I've had forever, and I just have all my utensils in there. So that's all that was in my backpack for school, and those are all my organizational tips that I can think of right now. I think it's great to stay organized over the school year because it just helps so much, especially for me. I don't know about you guys, but it helps a lot for me. And thank you so much for subscribing, because I actually just posted my morning routine video a few days ago, and I literally almost started crying with how many views it got, and I was freaking out, and all the people who commented and subscribed, thank you so much. That means like so much to me. I've been on YouTube for 3 years, and I've never gotten that many views. It means like so much to me. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching my videos. So yeah, that was all for my back to school what's in my backpack organizational tips video. If you have any organizational tips for me, leave them in the down box. Be sure to subscribe if you're not already, and check out my other channel. It'll be in the description and my other channels box. It's called McLillers. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.